Who brought the coke in the White House?
Oh, yeah.
Who brought the coke in the White House? Okay,
They ain't found that out yet.
the mystery deepens because they're saying now the culprit may never be ID'd. From our peoples at the New York Post, it's a White House whodunit. Again, Marcia, we need to fire them. They have no idea how to do any kind of journalism, but they probably get photos to go see Beyonce. Sorry. Anyway, who did it? We don't know. But a white powdery substance was discovered in the West Wing about, say, 10 days ago and was confirmed to be cocaine. And after additional testing, they confirmed that it was cocaine. And they're no closer to figuring out who brought the illicit drugs into one of the most secure buildings on Earth. Secret Service agent on a routine patrol Sunday night found the nose candy in a dime-sized bag. Oh shit, they got dime bags up in the White House. God damn. Located inside a cubby used by both staff and guests, according to a source familiar with the investigation. The discovery forced a brief evacuation of the White House, and a hazmat unit had to be called into the executive mansion because, you know, they probably thought it was some kind of like chemical agent or something, like some gas, or not, what did they used to have?
Anthrax, man.
Anthrax, yes. Yeah. So they probably thought it was anthrax. No, it's not anthrax, it's coke. Oh, okay. No worries. So President Joe and the First Lady had to leave the White House. They left the White House actually a couple days earlier for Camp David, and they were joined by by Joe's son Hunter, who has admitted in the past of dealing with crack cocaine. Question mark?
No, man. Crack is cheap, man.
Crack is whack. We said that.
Yeah,
Whitney said that.
Crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
Yeah.
But let me finish this off. The first son was part of the family party that returned to Washington from the presidential retreat on that past Tuesday to get ready for Independence Day. Blah, 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 blah. So the protective agency had no statement beyond confirming the second positive test in an email to the Post, who first broke this story. But the White House press secretary said that the cocaine baggie was in a heavily traveled area while emphasizing the president and his family were not here. So, we bring this question up to the crew. Who brought the coke in the White House? Nobody wants to answer this. They feel like, don't worry.
No,
don't worry about Beyonce's fan club. Worry about the White House fan club.
The problem is, man, it had to be. But the thing about it, they know who did it. It's just they're not coming out and saying it, man. It must be very incriminating because keep in mind that place is heavy videotaped.
It is.
They got video cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the part that bothers me. You can't go from one room to the next and not show up on the camera somewhere.
No.
You mean to tell me somebody,
Granted,
y'all don't pat these folks before they, even if you pat them down, let's say it don't come up on the pat down, fine. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, they just decided to toss it. I don't know what a dime costs, but I know it ain't $5.
No.
I know it ain't $10.
For a dime of coke, you're probably looking at about a couple hundred, maybe. I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying.
So you just
disclaimer.
I've been to the White House, and
so have I.
And there are places though you walk that it could have gone somebody's pocket and they didn't never know. I just want to say I'm glad Hunter wasn't around, and they can't blame him on it. But I did read the report said that there was no fingerprints or DNA on the coat, so they can't identify it. And it could have been anybody. There's so many people in and out that place. You really don't.
Yeah, because they have the White House tours also, and that's around the same area where they have the tours. And like I said, I've been fortunate enough to have gone to the White House about 4 times during the Obama era. So awesome. It's just so awesome. If you ever get a chance to go to the White House, go. It is great. It is really, really great. So in this case, the White House tours are very close by. So yes, somebody could have brought a nickel bag in or whatever like that, but I don't know. Knowing that supposedly, this is all supposedly, that supposedly Hunter has a past dealing with some drugs. And we're talking about a nickel bag here full of coke. Now, why would you have hazmat come in? This is my first question, which is really odd. Why would you have hazmat come in and you find a bag, you find a nickel bag there, but you're going to say it was like a anthrax? Really? Y'all are not urban enough to know that you live in Chocolate City and people know a nickel bag from an anthrax bag. I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not, man. I guess a question I have is, because of what just happened, are y'all still gonna let motherfuckers into the White House?
Ooh, probably not.
Are y'all gonna cut the tours and say, hey, y'all gotta do this virtually because of A, B, and C, and we need to? They gotta show face now, man.
Yeah, they do.
They know who did it. They just don't want to put them out.
And
on
I think
blast
they
to
do
the
because, see, here's the one thing about doing a White House tour. You have to ask your local congressman or your local representative in your state and request to them to be put on a tour. But now Marsha did tell me that you can also do it through their website also. So it's not completely true. It's just in addition to, damn, she about to backhand somebody. Marsha, God, what are you backhanding Joe for the crack? What the hell? What's going on? What are you doing?
My pimp hand is way strong.
Oh, pimp hand, very strong on that woman. But the case comes to be, somebody has to have a record of the people who went to these representatives for their certain states and say, hey, I want a White House tour. What's your name? So-and-so. Okay. What day do you want to go? You're accepted at this certain day. There's checks and balances for everything. So like you said, Cortez, I think they do know who it is, but they're not saying who it is. That's just my opinion. I don't know, GPS, if you wanted to co-sign on that.
That's possible. They may not want to say who it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did say that, Biden and his family were out of the White House, but you don't know that you wasn't there. So,
it's all on the tapes. It's all on the tapes. The tapes will say it all.
Until you see them tapes, that's when you'll know.
Damn, that's crazy. Marsha. No, how do you get DNA from looking at cocaine?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know. But I just think that it's something that happened, and just let it go. Let them just do it, and don't look any more into it. What was that movie that show we used to watch? With Kevin Spacey, House of Cards. House of Cards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We used to love House of Cards. We used to watch all the time. So I think this is the House of Cards moment. You just look away and keep moving.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't look away, you get pushed into a subway or something like that. So,